All right. All right, guys. So I don't have to explain, right, who this individual is. Okay. Everybody knows. Everybody's seen the viral videos on social media. And this girl that came out on Dr. Phil, who was talking about beating up her mother, then her mother was talking about beating up her. And she called the audience a bunch of hoes. Um, and then in the process, that told somebody that I guess in the audience, "Cash me outside." How about that? Um, Look, her, like, I don't even know her name. Look, I wish her the best, and, fuck it, I ain't gonna knock it. Like, if she makes millions off of this shit, then I'm not gonna blame her. All right, I'm not. I'm not gonna quote unquote hate on her. Right, but it says a lot about the society that we live in, man. The society we live in is so fucked up. The priorities are just so fucked up. Let me tell you why. It's not just that she's going viral, but I just saw a video of her being mobbed by fans of hers. Mobbed. Like, she needed security to protect her from these fans. Right? I mean, and as she got in the vehicle, like, some teenage girls were calling out her name and saying bye, like, because they wanted to see her. And it's not just her, man. It's not. Um, you have, I mean, our society rewards people financially, for certain things. And who am I to say, hey, that's wrong, that's not wrong? That's not the argument I'm saying, but I'm making. But it seems strange to me that as a society, we reward a woman that made a porn video, and in the process, her name got out there, and now she sells perfume and clothes for teenage girls, and like, we reward the type of behavior. When I say we, I don't mean me, by the way. But the most frustrating part about all this, at least to me, is we have some serious problems, right? And yet, this is the news of the day, right? And I'm always told I don't got time to worry about this or worry about that. I worry about my own thing. Yet we have a society, and it's not just this girl, by the way, it's just in general, we have a society that is obsessed with celebrities. We have a society that is obsessed with just about everything celebrities do in their personal life for some strange reason. Um, I've man, I've gone to, whether it's a restaurant, bar, whatever it is, and I've overheard conversations. Couldn't help it. People talking about who's this celebrity's dating. I mean, just gossiping about these celebrities. I mean, the worship is insane, right? It just is. Look, man, I have no idea why people find a lot of these reality shows entertaining, right? First of all, they call reality shows when most of them look produced as fuck, right? And it's like man, right? It's so stupid. Like it's not productive. It's doing nothing for the people that are well invested in the lives of these celebrities and just worship them. It does nothing. And now in the social media age, all right? Because and you can kind of tie this to many things here. I mean, this girl is one of the most famous people in the world right now. That's insane to me, right? That is insane. And hey, I'm not going to hate on her. I'm going to judge society for that because society is rewarding that, right? And that's just the way it is. Um, if that's what we're going to reward, then what do you think kids growing up are going to try to emulate? Well, what do you think kids are going to try to do? Most of them. Why do you think kids, many of them who have not fully developed, okay, their fucking thought process yet, do so many stupid things on video? Many times they're crimes and shit. Why do you think they do these things? Why do you think you have shit like the knockout game where they're just hitting innocent bystanders and they find it funny and they post it on fucking Facebook where authorities could see it? It's going to ruin their fucking life. But why do they do these things? They obviously don't have the mental capacity to, number one, to understand that what they're doing is fucked up. They're obviously in some cases lacking empathy, right? And also they feel on top of all that that behavior is going to be rewarded. That's what it is. Okay? That's why, let me tell you something, right? This is me. If I was witnessing, okay, a female getting her ass beat by a pack of females, all right, I would intervene, okay, and I would try to stop it. If I witnessed somebody getting cheap shotted, get knocked the fuck out, and saw the individual running away, all right, let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to film it and start screaming on the top of my lungs, world star. That's not what I'm going to do. All right? I mean, this this is a girl, all right? The cash me outside. Look, I was one of the people that found it funny and it was what it was and I moved on, right? And to be honest, it got old really quick. For me anyway, like it started getting old, but apparently she's just taking off. But this is an individual who was not going to school, was she's very young, obviously, and for some of the things she was saying, who knows what she was doing out in the streets, okay, but trying to quote unquote steal cars and just the shit she was saying, right? On top of all that, okay, on top of all that, she talked about beating up her mom, and I mean, and now she's a hero to some of these teenage girls. I mean, I don't get it. Out of all the, you know how many female athletes are out there doing things at the highest level? Like, do you know, like, just women in general, just that have accomplished great things against all odds, by the way, in the business world, and um, that that I would think anyway, if I had a daughter, I could say, yeah, like I want you to try to be like that, or let that inspire you anyway. Um, not this girl, not the fucking Kardashians, but I'm not gonna judge too much here, right? Because in the grand scheme of things, this is nothing compared to how other behavior is rewarded in this country, right? Um, and that's just the way it is. Okay. Um, our society has been so dumbed down. It's just I'm losing hope in humanity every fucking day. Right. Um, I used to think I was a very optimistic person, but every day I find myself shaking my fucking head and asking myself, should I even waste my breath on this shit? Right? Should I even should I just let everything burn? Right? Like just let should I just let Troy burn? Because I mean, holy shit. Okay. I can't believe this girl is being mobbed by fans. Can't believe it. I just can't. Right? I just can't. But let me tell you something. Right? Like I said a couple minutes ago, a minute or two ago, obviously, this is, I mean, keep in mind, in this, it's hard for grown-ups, right, in this society to tell the kids, oh, you're so stupid for idolizing this girl, right? When we have grown as people, right, that when um, that are rewarding George Zimmerman for shooting a teen that was unarmed after following and stalking him. And we live in this is the same society, okay, that is rewarding that type of behavior and are buying paintings at outrageous amount, crappy paintings, by the way, outrageous amounts of money for sick individuals like this. This is the same. We're living in the same society that after, all right, a white nationalist walked into a black church and shot up a bunch of innocent people, right? I mean, first of all, if you hear that story, it's chilling. And one of the reasons it's chilling is, aside from the massacre, is that the people in a church welcomed him in, sat him down, and were praying with him before he shot him up. Yet this individual, almost overnight, got so much support financially to afford very good lawyers. That's the sick society we live in. Um, so this is the same society that elected. Okay, I mean, keep in mind, this country, the best this country could do, and whether people want to admit it or they don't, it's a reflection of us. All right, everyone has the ability to look up information, study information, be informed. Everybody has that ability. All right, but this is how stupid. And look, I get. I'm already. I'm not even talking about this girl anymore. I've already gone to another fucking dimension here. But it is what it is. It's my hangout. I do whatever I want. Okay, but the best this country could do was Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. No, that's what the parties gave us. No, no, no. That was the best we could fucking do. Where literally a war criminal and an imbecile, who's now a war criminal too, by the way, were our only fucking options. Now, because of that, we have an imbecile in the fucking White House. We have the president of the United States, all right? We can't. How can we live in a society that tells people, "Hey, don't look up to this girl saying, catch me outside, bitch," right? When we live in a society where a man won enough electoral votes after mocking disabled reporters, okay? Or one anyway, one. All right, and look, like, no, he didn't. Like, yes, everybody knows he did. Okay, right? Like, you know he did. Like, what? Seriously, I'm gonna do that to you. Okay. Everybody knows. Okay, the universal sign. Okay, like everybody since in preschool, kids did that gesture, and he did it. Okay, and it happened to be the same hand that this reporter has a deformed hand in. Okay, and he happened to do the exact same gesture, and he lied and said he didn't know who the reporter was when this reporter had done several interviews with him at his tower, and he had referred to him by name before. Okay, he's a pathological liar. So we have a president of the United States that's talking about how I don't even wait, I just grab him by the pussy. That's the president of the United States. Everybody knows that if Barack Obama was caught saying that, and I'm not the biggest Barack Obama fan, but everybody knows, okay, it would be a fucking scandal. And all the people defending Trump, all right, every single one of them will be saying, what a disgusting president we have. That's the society we live in, okay? So look at the president that we have, and look at the only fucking options we really had as a choice, all right? So, and this is what we get. This is a product of us, okay? I am tired of grown ass people blaming the media and blaming the government and like goddamn, why don't you just take control of your own fucking lives, inform yourself, stop voting. I mean, talk about the biggest oxymoron. All right, they hate Washington. They I mean, Congress has like a 12% approval rating, yet they keep voting these same people in. Okay, I mean, it's I'm sick and tired, man. Like of hearing all these excuses from people. I mean, everything's an excuse. It's not my fault. It's the secret societies, and it's a conspiracy, and it's the globalists' fault. And I don't have a job because of Obamacare, and just blaming everything, okay, on something else, some over to this big power. All right, people they don't want to take responsibility for themselves. We don't want to, like, our priorities are, okay, reality shows and shit that doesn't matter. The vast majority of Americans are watching way too much fucking TV, and they spend very little time educating themselves about anything that's really going on. All right, and then the majority of people want to turn around and complain, and and obviously, who's raising these girls that are looking up to this fucking Cash Me Outside girl? Well, people like that, okay? That's who it is. Every fucking 4 years, the same fucking shit. All the time. I'm tired of the fucking politicians always lying. And then what do they think they found some answer from someone who's obviously lying all the time too? I mean, this shit's insane. It's honestly time to stop blaming everything and look at the fucking mirror. Stop blaming CNN, okay, for everything. Okay, you know how tired I am of that shit? Everybody's pulling the media card. Everybody. Look, I'm the biggest fucking critic of the media that I know. I'm always talking shit about the media, right? But they don't affect my life, right? An independent press is necessary. That's what we have. Well, what do you want? A state-run press? Yes, a lot of them are biased, but it's not like you don't have options. A lot of you complaining about, oh, the media, and then you watch Fox News, man. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, the media, and then you go believe fucking, you go get your information from an imbecile like Alex Jones. All right? Like, really? You get your news from an individual who thought Barack Obama's obviously satanic because he had a fly land on him. That's how you get your fucking information. Well, there's no fucking wonder that people raising these little girls, okay, are the ones screaming when Mrs. Cash Me Outside, all right, is walking out some fucking store, right? Oh my God, Cash Me Outside. That's what it is. Are you kidding me? Anyway, I'm out of here.